check on YouTube? You might have... Oh. Okay. We're on, and welcome to the Tier 2 middle school boys as they have their first home game of the season, taking on the Stanley Blue Devils. I'm David White, joined here in the booth by Charlie Gregory. How's it going, Charlie?
Pretty good, Mr. White. How are you?
Oh, not too bad, not too bad. Looks like referee Ben Bradford, one of the senior boys, is going to start things off with a tip-off.
Oh, yes. I believe it's his first game, so we'll have to see how good he does.
Yeah, we'll be keeping a close eye on him for sure.
Oh, yeah. All right, there we go. Well, that is out by Stanley, and Harvey gets that ball.
Yeah, not a very eventful opening tip-off there.
Oh, no, but...
That's okay. The season is still early, right, as these boys are just shaking the rust off. Some of them may be playing ball for the first time in a competitive way.
Yeah, exactly. No, but Isaac Sear dishes that one into number 11 on the Harvey Lakers. Nixon plays, but that one's stolen by number 4 on Stanley. Cohen, and that one's good for 2.
Tough giveaway there by the Lakers.
Yeah.
So I believe, I don't have all the ages, but I believe this is a pretty young team.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see many returning faces. This is one of them, though. Isaac Sears, number 2, guy to keep an eye on.
Yeah. No, but that one's picked up again by number 4 once again. Pass over his former teammate, number 5, Drew. That one's just off the backboard, but recovered by Caden Martin.
Called for a travel there as the referees not missing a thing here in the early going.
That one made it inside bounds. Dribbled over to the wing, looking for teammates. Finds his teammate number 5, Drew.
Good tight pressure here by Ben Little of the Lakers, but...
Yeah. That's another point by number 4 again, having all the points on the board right now.
Cohen for the Blue Devils. We don't have any last names, but yeah, definitely has the look of a returning player, someone who knows what he's doing.
Yeah. A little bit confusion there, but Isaac Sears gets that one in bounds. Dribbled down to the baseline, looking for a teammate to kick out. That one's covered by number 11, Nixon. Nixon ball handling.
Oh.
Poked away a little bit.
Nice move for middle school. You don't see that too often, the confidence there to pull off some of those quick direction changes.
No, exactly. The independence is pretty key in lower division basketball. But another 2 is put in the net by number 10 on the Blue Devils, Andrew.
Lakers still looking for their first points. They're getting further and further, spending more and more time in the offensive zone.
Yeah. Nixon once again. Doing fancy ball handles.
Very tight defense from the Blue Devils here, giving the Lakers nothing.
Number 9 getting a shot off. Caden Martin.
It's a little far away. Good hustle back, though, by Martin Scott to try to provide some defense.
Another shot by number 4, Cohen. He's looking for his teammate inside. We can't find it. Decides to pass over number 3, Michael. He takes a layup. That's offside rim. Recovered by the Harvey Lakers. Passing that one up to Nixon, but he can't quite get that one. Stolen by number 2. Sees his teammate in the paint. Can't quite hit that corner basket. That is Ben Little dribbling up the court. Isaac Sears with the long shot. That one falls short.
Nice move, though, to evade the defender. Saw him have some patience there. I don't know if you make that move if you're in grade 6 at this level, but at grade 8, Sears is one of the veteran leaders on this team, so
yeah,
he's going to show some good patience there.
Oh, most definitely. Isaac Sears, upcoming star on the senior basketball boys team.
Now, this is interesting. Stanley's got the put in there pretty far back.
Yeah.
Although, oh, no. There's number 13 coming back to the ball.
Yeah. Caden Martin Scott defending the point guard. Number 4, Cohen taking another jump shot. That's recovered by Isaac Sears. Caden dribbling up the ball. Looking for a teammate. Tries to pass it to Nixon, but a little bit of confusion there. Caden gets his own turnover. But commits another one to number 4 again. Quick pump fake to the side step. Number 9, Kyle, going for a good move there. Caden seeing Ben Little. He gets stuck up top, putting that one into the defense.
Lakers getting in trouble here with the big, long passes. I understand wanting to get it over the defender, but if you have that much time, real easy for the defender to come in and intercept it. They want to get some quicker, more direct passes, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Got a whole new lineup here on the Harvey Lakers. We got Logan Donahue, number 13. Number 24, Theo Pauly. Number 22, Miles Picard. Number 26, Jeremiah Grass. And number 25, Thomas Williams.
Looks like coaches Drake McDonald and Joe Gregory might just be running with two kind of complete lineups.
Yeah.
Nice way to let the boys build some chemistry here in the early going of the season.
Getting the new basketball players some minutes on the floor. But that's a good call by Ben Bradford, calling number 9 on the Stanley Blue Devils, Kyle, on the backcourt.
Yeah. This is where it all begins, eh? Every senior basketball star has to start somewhere. So
Oh, yeah.
it's the hard minutes here. It's learning by experience, making these mistakes now, and then kind of internalizing the response so that by the time you're in grade 11 or 12, you're a real force on the court.
Yep. That one's inbounded to Logan. He's going for the drive. Quick snatch back, but the defense caught on that one quick. That's a fast break. Stuck in the corner, passes his teammate, number 9, Kyle. He splits the defense, getting a wide open layup, but that one's too far. Recovered by Dillon. And that one goes in. Harvey Lakers dribbling up the ball, setting up the offense. Ben Bradford calling him on a carry.
I didn't actually quite catch that call, Charlie. Do you know what that was?
Oh, so when you put your hand underneath the basketball and dribble again, it's called a carry.
Oh, okay.
It's basically a double dribble.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the players aren't the only ones learning tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But number 24 on the Harvey Lakers, Theo Pauly getting a block there and a rebound.
Yeah, nice work getting hands up there, blocking a much bigger Stanley player.
Yeah, exactly. But he's getting back on defense. Logan Donahue challenging, can't quite get there.
Donahue, I believe, the only other grade 8 on this team. So it looks like coaches McDonald and Gregory looking to kind of split up their veterans, have kind of one solid anchor on each line.
Yeah. Theo Pauly dribbling that one to the wing. Seeing his teammate, number 25 rather, Thomas Wilson, shoot that one up, misses though.
They don't quite connect there, but some good positioning by the Lakers under the net.
Yeah,
going
really,
in for those rebounds.
Really good spacing on the offense, finding the open player. Definitely something that's useful. But seems to be a turnover by Stanley.
Yeah, again, I didn't quite catch that. Not sure what's going on. There's a bit of a blind spot from up here in the skybox. Not always easy to see what's up. But either way, it'll be Laker ball once the correct players are on the court.
Yeah, but almost 4 substitutions being put on the floor right now. We got number 10, Andrew. Number 2, Aiden. Number 5, Drew. Number 9, Kyle, who stayed on the floor, and number 3, Michael.
Yeah, looks like 9 players here for the Blue Devils, so they're not always going to be able to do a full lineup switch. It looks like both coaches looking to roll their lineups and get all the kids lots of playing time, which is what you want to see at this level.
Yeah. Variant point, number 26, Jeremiah down, open in the key. Logan Donahue trying to see him. Stuck at the wing, puts down his dribble. Him looking for the drive. Fouls mine Picard. That one's behind the back pass over to Theo Pauly, but that one's poked away by Drew. See his teammate at the 3-point line. He goes in for the drive. Open shot, just too far. Logan Donahue doing good defense, staying straight up.
Yeah, double team there by the Lakers. Good work from Donahue and Pauly.
Yeah.
Force a panic pass that rolls over the line, so Lakers are able to escape that possession without surrendering any points.
Yeah.
Still down 10-0 here in the early going.
Oh, that's all right, though. Logan Donahue doing great interior defense, just putting his hand up so he doesn't get a foul call, but enough to make the shot challenging.
Yeah, that's the fine line you got to walk. It's tough
Yeah, exactly.
at this level, actually.
Yeah.
No fouls so far, which is nice to see.
Theo Pauly getting himself stuck in the corner.
Yeah, real good defense from the
Teammate
Stanley
down
side
low.
as well.
Yeah. Logan Donahue trying to get that poke. Number 5 trailing down the floor. Drew. Pass over to Aiden. That one's just off the backboard, but Drew gets that rebound and puts that right back up.
Yeah. Tough break there for the boys as that was going to be a missed shot and they might have taken over possession, but number 5 for Stanley, Drew was able to just streak in there like he did there.
Yeah.
Get his own rebound. Here he is on an offensive chance.
And Stanley Blue Devils have a lot of tenacity on those long passes, so definitely have to be strong and make them go by fast.
Yeah.
But Logan Donahue taking the power in his own hands, dribbling down to the three-point line. That one's poked away again. Picked up by Drew for another layup, but that's a foul.
First foul of the night, though, with 46.8 left to play in the first quarter. That's not bad for middle school ball.
No, exactly. Like in our high school games, we pretty near well fouled out in the first quarter.
Well, that's just all the aggressive players on the senior boys, I imagine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I'd reckon that was a pretty good foul by Theo Pauly.
Yeah, I think so. Saved what was almost a certain layup by the Blue Devils. This way, if they get the stop, might be able to come back with a counterattack before the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, exactly. But there's first ricochet off the side of the rim by Drew. Score is 0-12. Drew taking his final free throw. That one bounces off front rim, gets that one in.
Stanley 1 for 2 from the line so far this evening. We'll keep an eye on that stat.
Logan Donahue taking his time. Looking for his teammate. Oh, puts it down again. He gets the open layup. That one's just off the middle.
Tough break.
Yeah, very good challenge by Stanley. Oh, loses the ball mid-dribble. Aiden stuck on the floor being tied up by Theo.
Oh.
That one's put up by Michael, recovered by Andrew. And he puts that one up over Theo Pauly. Theo
8
with
seconds
8
here.
seconds left, taking his time, looking for the final shot. Looking up at the scoreboard.
Yep. See if the Lakers can take a shot, but without giving anything up. Not quite. So strong defense there by Stanley. Some very capitalistic, taking advantage of opportunities as they present themselves on those steals. What do you think the Lakers have to do to stay in it here, Char?
Well, there's definitely a lot of crowded spacing up at the top of the three-point line leading towards those hands just poking in through the passing lanes for Stanley. So it's kind of easy steals. So if coaches Gregory and McDonald can get their players to space out along the three-point line, opening up the driving lanes so you can maybe pass to someone like Logan Donahue, who's taller than his defender and it is quite fast for his size. He can drive by that person and get open layups.
Yeah.
Rather than all the defense being together.
Yeah. Now, not coming from a basketball background myself, I'm not 100% sure if this is true, but I know in football, you don't really want to pass to someone who's standing still. Same in rugby, and I imagine it's the same in basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you're standing still, you're giving your defender tons of time to get to that ball and make a play, and that seems to be what's happening here for a lot of the Lakers' passes.
Yeah, 100%. And when you're standing still on offense, like, it's also very easy for your defender to do his job because he's just standing still.
Yeah, make him work for it a bit, eh? Make him sweat.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. We'll take a moment now to thank all the folks helping out behind the scenes. We've got Kevin Sheffers-Roy pointing your eye in the right direction. Big thanks to him working the camera. Austin Jameson is pressing all the right buttons on the scoreboard, making sure you've got the right score. 15-0 right now in favor of Stanley, hoping Austin gets the opportunity to put some more points on the home side. And finally, Tim Neidert is keeping an ear on everything at the console, pressing all the right buttons on the YouTube side. The digital buttons, I guess, as it were. I guess they're all digital buttons these days.
Yeah. But now hoping Coach Gregory and Coach McDonald put a little bit of information in their players' ears to maybe get the first points on the board.
What about Coach Gregory? What did you say his leadership style is like, Charlie? Is he
Well-
more of a authoritarian? Is he a player's coach? What do you think?
Well, he's definitely you can definitely learn a lot of Coach Gregory, as he is my older brother.
Yep.
Definitely teaches me a few things, as I was even smaller than number 11 on the Harvey Lakers. Nixon Place, I was very small, so he was always really tall, and he'd bully me, show me how to guard tall people in the basket. So I'm sure he's good at teaching people the right way, and hoping to see his team get further and further into the season and improve a lot.
Yeah, and you know what? Like, there's a lot of smaller statured players here on the Lakers. It might just be this team. Stanley has a lot of taller guys, but I'm sure a lot of these kids could benefit from that. Not being able, or not giving up, rather, the height. Even if you do give up a bit of height, how do you still stand tall as a defender?
Yeah, exactly. Well, that one's just off the side of the rim by Cohen. Picked up by number 14 of the Harvey Lakers, Connor Howland. Number 9.
Energetic moves there by Caden Martin Scott.
Very
Can't
big.
convert, but had a strong drive in.
Caden looking to pass this one into his teammates.
All right, there's that movement by Harvey. This is what you want to see.
Ben Little picking that one up, but Caden Martin Scott looking for the ball. That one's poked away by Cohen once again to the open layup.
Tough break. Another intercepted pass there by the Lakers.
Oh, but Ben Little spacing out the floor a little bit. Trying to get the ball. Does a quick V cut,
Whoa.
but Isaac Sears tries to pass one over, but too tall of a defender. Caden stops that ball. Goes for the board. Can't quite get it. That one's picked up by Dune. Lob pass to Dune once again. That one, he converts that one.
Stanley really taking advantage of their height disparity right now. Sending those big, tall passes just out of reach of the Lakers defenders.
Yeah. And they all crash the paint to try and get those offensive rebounds as well.
Ooh. Christmas came early there for TJ, wearing number 13 for the visitors.
That one's picked up by Cohen once again, but that one's offside backboard. There we go. That one's picked up by Nixon Place. Fancy dribble moves over to Caden. In and out tween. Looking for the drive. He gets it, but that one's poked away.
Tough break. Evaded the first defender, but ran into a defensive stalwart there for Stanley. Number 4, Cohen. We've been saying his name a lot up here in the booth.
Oh, yes. Oh, that one's picked up by Hudson, the smallest player on the court. Sees the tallest, number 12, Dune. Cohen once again with the point-blank shot. That one's in and out. Ben Little looking for a drive. Nixon in the paint looking for the ball.
Nice movement by Isaac Sears getting open, but his pass picked off by Hudson.
Hudson going for the hook layup. That one's off backboard. Connor Holland finding his teammate Hayden. Looking for that drive once again, but fumbles it.
Couple defenders out.
Oh, and he drops it and it goes out of bounds.
Nice sneaky play there by Isaac Sears, knocking that out of the hands of his opponent.
I think we have a whole floor change by both teams here.
Yeah, as much as possible for Stanley, as they only brought 9 players, so looks like number 1 Hudson's going to stay on and be joined by 4 new teammates in blue.
Yeah, definitely going to build some chemistry here, mixing up the lineups for Stanley. Number 5, Drew, he's dribbling this one up. Looking for his teammate. Finds him at the 3-point line. That's Michael going for the drive. Dished out to Kyle. He takes the shot. That one's just short. Logan Donahue fighting for that rebound. He gets it, but the dribbles are a little bit fumbled. Jeremiah fighting for that. Quick spin dribble on number 5, Drew.
Melee there. Oh. Donahue looking to get some hands in to break up a pass. I don't know if the ref appreciated that. We'll see which way the foul. Oh, yeah. I think that is a foul Donahue there. The first of the quarter, only the second of the game
Yeah.
for either team. Both have gone against the Lakers so far.
Finding the drive once again, converts it. Kyle with 2. Theo Pauly, the point guard, dribbling up the ball. Number 25, Thomas Wilson down in the corner. Theo stumbling a little bit, trying to find his teammate.
Ooh, nice pivot, but can't quite get out of the hands of the much taller, much longer Drew.
Finds Hudson once again, but that one's offside. Jeremiah dribbling up the court. He's got a fast break. Stops. Does a quick rip. And then poked away by number 10, Andrew. Donahue finding his way in, but can't keep the ball.
Just knocked away.
It's good defense by number 5 on Stanley. Drew calling a jump ball.
And that's the first of the game as well.
Yeah.
About halfway through the second quarter here. Stanley up 21-0, still blanking the Lakers successfully.
Yeah, hopefully Lakers are fighting for their first basket, get rid of that donut. But this one's number 9, Kyle, at the top of the key, driven in by Drew. That one's on. Theo getting some good practice and being a star point guard for Harvey Lakers.
Had a lot of touches, mostly bringing it up from his own end, though. But
Yeah. Driving to the wing once again.
yeah,
Finding the drive. Kicks it out to his teammate, though. That one's put right back in his hands.
oh, just rolls out of bounds.
Put outside by number 22 on the Harvey Lakers, Miles Picard.
Referee Ben Bradford's going to give the ball over to Donahue.
Yeah.
Big thanks to him yet again. It's always great to see those players given back. We got Bradford in the stripes, Gregory on the sidelines, and other Gregory up here in the booth. So senior boys basically running the show at this point. I guess not to mention Delaney McElwain, one of our minor officials tonight. So senior girls getting in on the action too.
But number 1, Hudson on the Stanley Blue Devils, poking that one outside on the inbounder. Number 25, Thomas Wilson, trying to find his teammate. And he finds Logan Donahue. He's open. Quick snatch back. Looking for the jumper. Can't find it.
Very
Shot.
active defense by Stanley there.
Yeah, Stanley finding the ball. Hudson on a fast break, looking to get his first points. He gets the left-hand layup. That one's front rim.
That was a good move by Hudson there of Stanley to evade the defender. Got himself a clear shot. Couldn't quite put it in, but still, I'm sure the coach likes to see that.
Yeah, creating space is helpful for shots. But Theo Pauly dribbling down to the corner. Looking for his big man, Logan Donahue. He's not open. Tight defense recovered by Drew.
Tried to curl around, but Drew's got that big wingspan.
Hudson drawing the foul.
That's Theo Pauly a little too strong.
I think Theo-
Sprinting back there to break up the shot chance.
Yeah, Theo has 2 fouls now, the only 2 fouls on the board.
Yeah, both shooting fouls, but again, probably both smart fouls to take in the long run. Right? We're not anywhere near bonus or get into foul trouble, so if you can avoid giving up the scoring chance, that's probably the best way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Stanley 1 for 2 from the line so far this evening. We'll see if Hudson can change that for him.
He shoots that one. Misses it, but stepped over the line, so don't think it would have counted.
Right. You got to watch that line. And this is a pretty far shot for those middle school kids.
Yeah, especially.
Yeah.
Especially when you don't have the leverage like some of the taller kids. It's kind of difficult getting it up there.
Mm-hmm.
But Logan Donahue trying to split the defense, but it's poked away. Hudson once again looking for a shot. That one's over the rim. And for Cohen trying to get his teammate a point. That one's side rim.
He's had
Cohen
a lot of
once
close
again.
ones there. Hudson's calling for it now, too.
Hudson trying to create space, but can't. Looks for help from Aiden. Aiden's wide open. He takes the open shot. That one's too far.
Yeah, almost looks surprised to find himself there, unguarded.
Yeah.
just outside the key.
Theo Pauly with the dime, dishing it to number 25, Thomas Wilson with the first 2 points on the board.
There we go. This Lakers crowd liking that. The bench enjoying it too. We see some smiles now. Let's see if they can get a few more.
Lakers boys more lively on defense. Number 25, Thomas Wilson sticking on Hudson.
Sometimes that's what it takes. You got a bit of jolt of energy.
Another fast break. Theo Pauly tries to find Thomas once again.
Tough break by Pauly as TJ is able to reach over him.
We had a full court press by the Harvey Lakers, but it's dished over to Hudson. He's being double teamed. Finds help from Aiden. He's dribbling to the top of the key. Wide open, the exact same spot, too far. Recovered by Cohen. He's being pressured by Theo. Little bump to create space. 3 seconds on the shot clock, but he gets that one in.
That is a 30-second shot clock at this level, too, so that's a lot of possession time. Yep. Good work on the Harvey defense to avoid giving up a shot, but just right at the end. That's a heartbreaker.
Yeah, especially with the mismatch of Theo Pauly on number 4, Cohen, who looks to be about almost a foot taller than Theo.
Pauly used his speed nicely there, though, to break in past, but unfortunately, yeah, Cohen able to catch up.
Yeah, Cohen forcing the double dribble on Theo. And that's another full lineup change by the Harvey Lakers.
Just one change for Stanley. Hudson been out there for a double shift, so it's being replaced by number 12, Devin.
Number 4, Cohen, putting on the speed boots. He's dribbling that one up. Tries to shoot off the backboard, but that one's too hard. Number 9 on your Harvey Lakers, Caden Martin-Scott, doing his fancy dribbles. That one's off the knee, straight to Aiden.
Tough break off a foot and right to a Blue Devil. Have a 3-on-0 almost.
6 seconds left on the clock. Let's see if someone can get a basket. Cohen at the top of the key with 2 seconds. Buzzer goes off, no shot was taken.
So at the end of the half there, score is Blue Devils 25, Lakers 2. They are on the board. And they scored exponentially more in that second quarter than they did in the first. So maybe we're looking at some good things.
Score was 0-15 in the first quarter, so also a little bit of defensive improvement by your Harvey Lakers.
Yeah.
And Stanley only scoring 10.
Closing the gap, that's for sure. So most of these boys grabbed some balls at the halftime. They don't look like they need any break whatsoever. I guess that's the advantage of middle school ball. Energy for days. Should take a moment to shout out our minor officials as well. Willow Shepard is on the score sheet. I believe Delaney McElwain, is running the scoreboard. And Violet McDonald keeping an eye on that 30-second shot clock.
Definitely not easy to run the shot clock, I've learned.
No, you got to watch. And every shot that goes up, if it hits the rim, I guess it resets the shot clock. But if it doesn't, you got to really have your head in the game to run those, all 3 of those positions, really. Big thanks to all our minor officials. And reminder, if you listening want to be a minor official for a Harvey Lakers game, we'd love to have you. Talk to Mike Fletcher, athletic director, coach, math teacher, stream team leader. Wears a lot of hats, does Mike Fletcher. But one of them is the coordinator for the minor officials. So if you're interested, he can get you trained and help you out. Big thanks as well. Addison McIntosh Dyke is, I believe, running the entry table. So if you got in, you've got her to thank.
Switching nets now at halftime. So Stanley trying to warm up that side of the net since it hasn't had too many shots taken on it.
Well, yeah, it makes sense, I guess. They want to check the rim, make sure it's everything's bouncing the way it should be.
Yeah.
There was a bit of confusion at the start of the second quarter as I think the Lakers thought they had switched ends, but they hadn't. So actually ended up doing an over and back as they were confused as to which net they were supposed to be shooting on.
Oh, yeah. No, but Mr. White, what do you think that our Harvey Lakers could improve on in their game?
Well, there are a few things. I think the biggest thing, and we're seeing it a little bit off of set plays, is more movement on offense, more circulation. It seems to be what's happening. A guy will get stuck against a defender who's a lot bigger than him and has nowhere really to go. and he only has one or two teammates kind of moving around and giving him space. And ideally, I think in that situation, you want all four kind of moving around and helping you out, giving you different angles, coming back behind for a little dump off. So I think the big thing for me, quicker movements on offense, smarter passes as well. I know it's tough at the middle school level, and it is very tough when you're playing against players who are bigger than you, and especially during practice. You're not practicing against these guys with long wingspans who can jump in and intercept your passes. But here you're playing a game with a lot of players, a lot of defenders who have a bigger radius than what you're used to. So you really have to be direct and precise with your passing, not these like big lobbed overhead passes, giving the defender tons of time to get there, because as we've seen, Stanley will not hesitate to be aggressive, jumping those routes and taking those passes. So smarter passes and more movement on offense, I think, are the two big things. Yep. You mentioned the defense improved in the second quarter, and I thought so as well. I think they're doing as best they can there to limit chances when available, take smart fouls. Theo Pauly's been great hustling back, breaking up some layups. So I really think the movement and the passing on offense, if those improve, hopefully we'll see some more points on the board on the home side.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with everything you said, Mr. White. Pretty much spot on. Yeah, Harvey Lakers being a little bit slower with the ball, taking their time, find that correct pass. But, of course, there's those players like number 4, Cohen on Stanley Blue Devils, and number 5, Drew, who have just been all day with the pokes and open layups. So maybe my advice would be maybe throw a fake pass, because that one get that person's defender to run by, and then it's a free pass for an open layup.
That's a good idea, actually. I wonder if coaches McDonald and Gregory were going over that, because, this Stanley team is hungry to bite those passes, so that you could probably catch a few of them on those fake passes for sure. Yeah, get them to overcommit, and then they're way out of there. That leaves the lane open. We haven't seen Harvey get many lanes open to drive into the key, and I think that's probably their best bet. The long shots at this age are pretty low percentage. Yeah. Really, you want to be shooting from inside that key. So opening it up with a few fake passes, and that might make the defense hesitate a bit more on the next pass, right? Yeah, exactly. You might be able to tone down the aggressiveness. Oh, that's a good call.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, we've only seen a few layup attempts by maybe Logan Donahue and Caden Martin-Scott, so.
Yeah, and it is hard for some of these smaller guys looking to drive in, and they see 3 or 4 guys twice the size of them standing in the key in unfriendly colors. And I understand the hesitation to go in, especially where you're still your first or second game. You don't quite have that confidence built yet. So opening up the lanes with more movement, more fake passes might be able to give these guys some chances to get in close and put some points on the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Lakers' only points scored by one of the shortest players, Thomas Williams. He's not a giant, but he was able to get into good position and able to put the ball away like that.
Yeah, he ran really fast down the court on a fast break and got the open layup. So
there you go.
Seems to work. Maybe he also tried it again the next play, got open, but pass wasn't quite as fast to get past the defense.
Yeah, and that's the thing. This Stanley defense can close on Harvey a lot faster than Harvey can close on them.
Yeah,
they'll have to play smart positioning if they want to make up for those the disadvantages they're giving up in length.
Yeah. Coach Joe Gregory trying to put some inspirational words into his players' ears.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what they were able to brew up for their squad. As looks like Stanley's got their starting 5 out.
Yeah, we got number 5, Drew, number 4, Cohen, number 3, Michael, number 12, Doohan, and number
2, Aiden, I think, is
there
the
we
5th
go,
one. Yeah. And this is interesting because most of that first half, we had number 4, Cohen, and number 5, Drew, split up.
Yeah.
But I'm seeing them now both on the court at the same time. So it looks like the Stanley coach was kind of playing around with his lineup there at halftime. Yeah. We'll see if coaches McDonald and Gregory do the same. Yeah. Although I think there is some advantage to kind of rolling the same 5-man unit for the whole game and then for a season. Yeah. They'll let these guys build some chemistry.
Yeah, definitely knowing what your players can do on the court is a very big help because, say, number too, on Harvey Lakers, Isaac Sears is really good at shooting corner shots. Then most of the time you'll find him in the corner.
Yeah.
So if you drive down to the basket and then the defense crowds you, you know he'll be open over there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting used to this kind of thing. And indeed, it is Isaac Sears, and it looks like the same starting five out for the Lakers, although I think it's been pretty equal in terms of the court time.
Yeah. That one successfully passed in. Ben Little gathering that one, driving to his corner spot, looking for a teammate.
Yeah, nice movement by Little, getting open there. So a good start to this possession.
Yeah, Nixon passing that one into the paint. That one's just far.
Tough break. Martin Scott in a good shooting position, unable to put the ball in.
Yeah. That one's converted by number 3, Michael, on Stanley Blue Devils.
Yeah, and that's too bad. It would have been real nice for the Lakers to get the first points coming out of halftime.
Yeah.
Kind of spark this building a little bit and their bench. But still, they are buzzing now. Let's see if they can put some more on the board.
Caden Scott getting that one poked away by number 4, Cohen.
Oh, nice move by Ben Little, breaking that pass up. This time it's Harvey's turn to get hands in the passing lane.
He's looking for the drive, but gets stopped by number 5, Drew. Finds Caden, but tries to keep it in bounds. Passes right to Cohen. Doohan trying to get that one, but finds Drew inside the paint.
There's an easy 2 points for number 5. Good C with the bounce pass there from, I believe that's Devin, number 12. Ooh.
Another one poked away. That's a jump shot, almost falls far, but gets his own rebound. Passes over to the wing. Nixon plays, finding the good poke.
Yeah, Place trying to get hands in there to break that up. Almost did.
Drew finding his drive. That's a little bump.
8 seconds on the shot. Oh, no. Looks like it's been reset. I guess Lakers had possession there.
Yeah. Martin Scott gets that rebound. He's firing down the court, but once again poked away by Cohen. Drew dribbling up the ball. Hands in his way. Finds his teammate Aiden for the open shot. Isaac Sears doing his best to guard that one close into the basket, but can't.
Yeah. When they're that close, it is pretty tough.
Caden Martin Scott looking for a little substitution after colliding heads a little bit with number 5.
Oh, yeah, he's going to check his nose, make sure he's not bleeding. I think Coach is grabbing some bandages.
Coach Gregory on the scene looking for some ice.
So now we do get Donahue and Sears on at the same time. We'll see if the two of these guys can link up.
Logan Donahue trying to go in between the legs. Fancy dribble move looking for the drive. Can't quite get it, but that's poked away. Devin get that one in.
Yeah, I think the biggest difference I'm seeing now is Stanley knows where to go. Their players are getting into the open spots for passes. When there's 2 or 3 of them coming into the offensive zone, they don't all crowd around the ball. They spread out so that they're all open in various avenues.
Yeah. That's another fast break bucket for Stanley.
So,
Switching up the point guard position for Harvey, 23. Ben Little now dribbling up the ball. He's going around the 3-point line, finds a little drive poked away by Drew.
So Lakers maintain possession as we got some more Blue Devils joining us on the court. Some substitutions are made.
Yeah, 4-man substitution coming on, leaving Drew, the veteran, on the court. Logan Donahue getting open.
Good movement. Oh, and I think they might have forgotten which side they were shooting on for a moment there. Tough break.
Now 4-man substitution for our Harvey Lakers. Everyone but Place being subbed off, it looks like.
Yeah, and I do notice Martin Scott is not on the bench, but that could be something as simple as heading quickly to the washroom to grab some TP to wipe away the blood out of the nose. He might be back in short order. Yeah. I don't think it was anything too serious, but we'll keep an eye on that as the game goes on.
No, but I don't think I've been called a few times, or even if like you have a little scab on your arm that's bleeding a little bit,
yep.
they'll stop the game and they'll make sure that you're not bleeding on jerseys or nothing.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Blood is something you don't want on a basketball court, that's for sure.
No, but Logan Donahue chasing that rebound. That one's called out of bounds.
Good tenacity on defense there from Donahue.
Yeah, Logan Donahue getting the possession for his team. Theo Pauly putting his players in order. Full court press here by Stanley. Number 10 guarding the inbound. Andrew. Oh, they're going
looks like they're easing off. They called off the dogs.
Yeah. Half court press. Theo Pauly looking for the hole. Finds it. Looking for a drive. His defender's not watching. Gets the layup. That one's good.
Nice work by Pauly. Glad to see that pay off. He's had a few chances like that. Hasn't always been able to get a clean shot off, but when he does, able to put it away.
Yeah. Good on him for noticing the hole in the defense and attacking it and converting. But that's a little bump on Drew trying to get open. Number 25, Thomas Wilson poking that one out, but Jeremiah gets that one. Looking for Logan Donahue.
There you go. Good patience as Donahue's able to break away now.
Does a quick crossover, finds Theo.
Oh, how Pauly came away with that.
Ball.
Donahue goes into a sea of blue jerseys. Somehow the one coming out with the ball is wearing green.
Can't quite tell what color is which from up here. So.
Yeah, they do blend together.
Yeah. Number 9 on Stanley dribbling up the ball. That's Kyle.
And we do have Caden Martin-Scott back on the bench for the Lakers. So I think all is well. We may see him jumping back into the game when the timing's right.
Theo poking that one away, finding Logan Donahue in the paint for a reverse layup, but that one rolls off the finger just wrong.
Nice drive by Donahue.
So
As Stanley guilty of a travel. Andrew had the ball, went down, got back up, and I guess that is a travel, if you have the ball. That's why you see him trying to pass it off from the ground.
Yeah.
Makes
if
sense.
You're on the ground or even just on your knee, you can't stand back up without dribbling. Because it's considered moving your pivot foot.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
No, that one's called out of bounds by Harvey. So Stanley has the possession. Number 9, Kyle calling a play for his team. Gets the open layup challenged by Theo. He gets the board.
Play must have been his own number. Just drove right in the center. Although Stanley their players were all pretty well out of the key, so maybe that's the play. Use the defenders, or use your attackers to draw the defenders out of the way.
Yeah. Logan Donahue being stopped by 2 players inside the key. Poked away Theo.
Yeah, nice work by Pauly getting open.
Finding the same shot. Quick pump fake. That one's blocked. Jump ball once again.
Yeah, Pauly taking the scenic route around the key there.
14 seconds left on the shot clock.
See what the Lakers can do from under the net. See if they have a set play to run. Not a whole lot of movement. Yeah. Lakers kind of bunched up together there, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see what they've got this time.
Logan Donahue being face guarded by Andrew, making sure he doesn't get the ball in the paint. That one's poked away. Miles trying to guard his defender. Theo once
nice work by
again.
Pauly.
Another
Jumping
steal.
in there.
Logan Donahue catches defender off guard. Had the open jump shot, decides to give it to Theo. Theo dribbling baseline. Goes for the reverse, but it's tied up once again.
Oh.
That'll be Stanley's ball.
Yeah. And that's number 5, Drew, forcing that jump ball. Hasn't been afraid to mix it up there with the defender.
Kyle calling a play once again. Giving it to the post. Quick give and go. Called on a travel. He even said it.
Well, when you know, I guess.
Yeah. 4 of the 5 players on Harvey Lakers bench being subbed on. Oh no, 5 of the 5.
Okay.
Caden Martin-Scott making a reoccurring appearance.
Yeah. Oh, and he's back on his original line. That makes sense. Yeah. 2:12 left to play here in this third quarter. Yeah, so this is a half-court press, eh? Defense all kind of lining up on the line.
Caden going for the left-hand layup, but that one's in and out.
Tough break.
Yeah. Left-hand layup is like, at this kind of level, is the hardest shot ever. Because you have that uncoordinated hand that just can't quite get down yet.
Almost put that away, too, so.
Yeah.
We'll keep an eye on him as the season goes on. Maybe in January we're celebrating him making those shots.
Oh, maybe. Isaac Sears dribbling up the ball. Passing it to his teammate, number 14, Connor Howland.
Tough break. That was some strong defense from Devin, wearing number 12 for the visitors. Had Howland really trapped there. Cut off from 3 angles, basically.
Cohen dribbling up the ball, being guarded by number 23, Ben Little. Looking for the drive, can't quite get it. Defense too tight. Number 13 going up for the corner shot. TJ, find that bank. Isaac Sears looking for a drive. Goes left hand, finds the open layup. Can't quite, doesn't quite take it.
Almost got away from his defender, Aiden, there. Ooh, nice work by Caden Scott.
Caden in the
that
corner
pass
with 15. Oh, that one's off his own teammate, Connor's foot. And Cohen seeing that one from a mile away.
Yeah, those high passes.
Yeah.
Not a recipe for success thus far tonight.
Slowing the ball, finding number 3 on his team, Michaels. Called on a travel. Refs are tightening up a little bit on Stanley now. It's a blowout game. 23. Ben Little dribbling up the ball. That one's poked away.
Good steal by Cohen.
Looks to give the points over to number 12, Devin. That one's in.
Now, does Stanley have a high school team? I only seem to ever see them at middle school events.
Think they would have a single A team.
Okay.
Yeah, so we hardly see them because we usually play double A teams.
Right.
Yeah, so
Makes sense.
that's the end of the third quarter going into the fourth. Lakers, a little bit of a drought here, but hopefully get a few
put
buckets.
another basket and had a couple close calls, too. So
Yeah.
hopefully we'll see some more. And we'll take this opportunity once again to shout out all the folks making this happen behind the scenes. Thanks to our minor officials for the evening, Willow Shepherd, Violet McDonald, and Delaney McElwain. Ben Bradford from the senior boys team, one of our referees. Not sure about the other one's name, but definitely a familiar face. I'm sure we'll be welcoming him in the gym a few times this season. Big thanks up here in the skybox as well. We've got Kevin Sheffers-Roy working the camera, Tim Neidert working the console, and Austin Jameson keeping an eye on the scoreboard. If you're a fan of Lakers basketball, you're going to want to make sure you're tuned in on Wednesday. This Wednesday, November 30th, a big triple header coming at you. We're going to start with a game from the middle school varsity's girls squad as they take on Macadam at 4:30, big rivalry matchup, followed by a doubleheader of the senior girls and boys taking on Sam DeSham. Those games at 6 p.m. and 7:45, respectively. Charlie, you guys faced Sam DeSham yet this season?
We have not. Sam DeSham is double A school, I believe, but they're actually our first league game to hopefully move closer to that playoff matchup. So.
Right.
No, but Sam Sham definitely has a lot of deadly players on their team. I know number 11, don't quite know his name, but he's definitely a taller point guard that can shoot the ball very well.
Okay, we'll have to keep an eye on him then. Numéro 11 for Samuel de Champlain. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Looking forward to the matchup, though. I know a few of my teammates, like Luke Riley, who's in my class, and Ben Chessie, Ben Bradford, have always been looking forward to this matchup.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Glad to hear it. I guess those guys, Bradford and Chessie, as the senior players, might have a bit of history with Sam DeSham. I'm trying to remember. I remember their girls coming in for volleyball. I think the guys came in once, but the girls came in at that regional tournament. So we saw a lot of their girls volleyball team last year.
Yeah.
Can't remember much of their basketball, I got to say, one way or the other. But either way, should be an exciting matchup. So that's this Wednesday. Laker fans, you're going to want to make sure you're here in the gym, the David McMullen Gymnasium, or failing that, tuned in here on YouTube.
Yep. Harvey Lakers taking the floor. Believe this is a secondary lineup.
Yeah, they're starting the quarter, though. I don't think we've seen them start the quarter yet as the boys all kind of pair off.
Yeah. Everyone taking their matchups.
Yeah.
Logan Donahue taking their tallest player, number 10, Andrew.
Seems like a bit of a friendly way to pair off, too. It's almost like the teams got together, made sure they agreed who's guarding who.
Yeah, mutual agreement between the two.
Yeah.
Logan Donahue passing in the ball.
Looking for
Finding
some
Theo.
movement. Oh, nice bounce pass in to evade the defender. Pauly guarded hard there by Drew. Goes down, but still has possession. Tough break.
Stands up and gets called on the travel.
That's what it was. Okay. Because it looked like he was still trying to play it from his knees, but I guess, he just got up. That's a hard one to keep in mind. I think your instinct would be telling you to stand up.
Yeah. Number 5 on Stanley. Drew dribbling up the ball. Look at that one and the quick pass. That was wicked. Over to number 9, Kyle.
Yeah. Stanley scoring first to start each of these quarters now.
Pauly dribbling up the ball. It's the same play. Number 25 trying to keep that one. Thomas Wilson looking for his second bucket.
And
Logan Donahue getting fouled inside.
yeah, couldn't quite get a shot off, but now he's going to the line. This is Harvey's first player to go to the line. Not until the fourth quarter, so a relatively clean game. By both sides, we should say, as Harvey only committed 3 fouls. This is Stanley's first of the game coming at the fourth quarter. Coaches must like that.
Yeah.
And I guess it's been so long, the players aren't even sure where to position themselves.
Oh, no.
Yeah. This might be the first time for a lot of these players actually stepping up to the sides of the box.
Yeah, most definitely. Donahue with his first shot. That one's a bank in.
There's a point on the board. See if he can make it another one.
Oh, he goes
Nicely
2 for 2
done.
on the line. Harvey Lakers 100% from the free throw line.
That'll
be
that's a
something.
nice stat in the fourth quarter, too.
That'll be something to brag about.
There you
later
go.
on in the game. Oh, a long
Ooh.
shot by number 9, Kyle on the Stanley Blue Devils.
That might only have been 2, but it was a very long 2.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was 3. 3 on the board.
Oh, nice.
Don't see that
Theo
very
Pauly
often.
looking for that signature drive, quick pump fake. Defender doesn't fall for it.
Yeah, he's been defended hard by one of the strongest defensive players by Stanley all night.
Yeah. And coaches on Stanley definitely doing a great job disciplining his player to where when he's guarding a smaller defender, he doesn't have to jump. He just has to put his hands up. That's a quick bucket for Hudson, believing that's his first bucket. So
Yeah, he's been shooting them from outside the key all night. Had a few close calls, but this time he goes right under the net and gets his 2. And I haven't been keeping track well, but I believe that's every Stanley player on the score sheet.
yeah.
Oh, there's a hustle
Hudson
again by
picking up the
Hudson. He
ball.
wants more.
Quick pick, pocket into the fast break. Finding number 9. Drew dribbling up the ball. Seeing Hudson in the paint once again.
Yeah, he might not have too many points, but he's done a great job moving around, getting open. And that's a smart pass inside to a strong teammate.
Hudson almost getting the rebound there, but it's poked away by Jeremiah. And a quick foul call on Kyle.
I think he may have just put that out of bounds as he was kind of
Oh, yeah. out of
threading the
bounds.
needle on the sideline here.
The other lineup for your Harvey Lakers coming on the floor.
So, Charlie, you're a seasoned veteran now of the senior boys team, but
Yep.
it wasn't so long ago where you had your first middle school basketball game.
Oh, yeah.
What are some of these guys who are also playing their first middle school ball game? What's going through their head right now, do you think?
Well, when I first started playing basketball, I started in grade 4, and I started on the B team. So, yeah. And my first games, I was, of course, nervous and didn't quite know what to do, but I had my coaches, Marcus, don't quite remember his name, Marcus and Trevor. And they did a good job coaching me, making sure that I knew what I was doing. And I was a point guard, so I was bringing up the ball.
Okay.
And, yeah,
Getting a lot of touches then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I had teammates like Luke Riley, who was my go-to guy that always passed to as soon as I got down the floor. Yeah, so definitely making that chemistry connection between at least another player definitely helps.
Yeah, that's right, because I guess it's been like, 6 or 7 years now that you and Luke Riley have been playing on the same team, so
Yeah.
that certainly helps.
Yep. Even in defense, like whenever people set screens, like you can switch or like you just have confidence in that other person.
Yeah, you know their skill set, you know their tendencies, you know what to expect from them.
That's a little challenge shot by Drew.
Yeah.
A little push in the
Had a bit
back.
of contact from Ben Little coming in with speed.
Yeah.
No call, though, as got a player losing his shoe there. Nixon place.
Nixon getting it right back on, getting the steal.
Puts him in prime position to pick off that pass.
Loses it quickly to Hudson's tight defense. Drew finding the ball.
A little chaotic here.
Yeah, just a lot of stuff going on.
Yep.
Having a little bit of trouble keeping up. That's a quick bucket for Stanley. Scores 54-6. Isaac Sears dribbling up the ball. 4 minutes left in the fourth, going for the right layup, but that one stopped quickly.
Double team there. Hard to get a pass away, but yeah, it's going to be over and back. Or, well, over and no opportunity to bring it back, I guess.
Full court substitution for Stanley. Or 4 of the 5 player substitution.
Yeah, looks like number 9, Kyle's going to stay on.
Harvey Lakers making sure to get their matchups. Isaac Sears guarding number 2, Aiden.
We got 2-on-2 here.
Kyle getting that ball stopped quickly by Caden Martin-Scott. That's a long shot. Recovered by Cohen. Another long shot by number 9. But that one's quickly put in by Devin.
Yeah, TJ off the backboard.
That's a long pass, quickly poked out by Aiden.
Trying to make amends there, breaking it up. Can't quite get there, but Lakers do force a travel, so.
Good defensive stop by Harvey Lakers.
Yep. Not giving up at all, which is nice to see. And it looks like finally switching things up. Looks like
Logan
coaches,
Donahue.
Yeah, Gregory and McDonald putting on, I think, their strongest combination. Looking to put some points on the board. Nice quickness by Donahue. Can't quite get in, but gets in good position.
Long shot by Isaac Sears. That one falls short. Picked up by Logan Donahue. Kyle finding Cohen. Cohen finding Kyle. That one's poked out by Logan Donahue. Maybe a little bit of payback for what Cohen was doing to him all day.
Yeah, Stanley's going to maintain position, but broke up the play.
Caden Martin-Scott playing volleyball.
Yeah. There's the big spike, so
Cohen
Lakers.
Caden running for that one. Tries to keep it inbounds.
Still
Quick
in
crossover. That's
play.
poked out.
Went
Trying
off
to
a
find
foot, but
Logan.
able to hang on to it. Tough break. Pauly almost got by the defender, but just at the last minute lost the ball there.
TJ with the shot. That one's just over the rim. Blue coming out with the ball, keeping possession.
2:23 left to play. Lakers down by 50, so a win is not in the books, but they're going to look to put a few more points on the board with this lineup. before the end of the game.
Hudson taking a
tough
shot. That
break.
one's just out.
He's had a few of those roll around. Again, another one.
Wants to take another one, but gets stopped. TJ with the shot. That one's short. Recovered by Thomas Williams. Isaac Sears with the drive. Theo Pauly driving the same side, going for the left hand. Falling pass to Isaac.
Nice.
Isaac with a
Sears'
step back.
Sears' defender was distracted, so good C there for the pass.
Hudson going for a bucket. A little fadeaway shot. That one's back rim. TJ going in strong. That one's too far. Oh, a little bit too tall of a pass for Hudson.
TJ can't quite get there in time to keep it in.
Logan Donahue being the point guard, dribbling that one up.
Oh, nice
Getting by the
crossover.
first defender, stopped by the second, taking the shot. That one's off the back. Number 4, Cohen dribbling up the ball. Looking for his teammates. Hudson, but that's right off his foot.
Through the legs of a couple players there. Eventually comes to Pauly.
Pauly going for the right-hand drive. Quick fake, looking for his teammates. Looks for Caden, but he can't come up with that one. That's a foul.
Yeah. Getting a little too close in that battle for the ball there. I think that's going against... Oh,
Caden.
yeah, Caden. There it is.
55.2 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah. First foul for the Lakers in this quarter. I don't think anyone's too worried about foul troubles right now.
Oh, no. Cohen finding TJ for the quick jumper. That one's left.
Out of bounds there is Lakers take over under the net. Let's see if they can put some points on the board.
Theo Pauly looking for the drive. He goes right. Getting between the first defender, but Aiden finding that one.
Yeah. Aiden's been guarding Isaac Sears pretty well all night. And he's able to step a bit further away, making it look like Sears is open, but he knows he can close pretty quickly with his height.
Kane Martin Scott then getting that one stolen, but defensive stop on Cohen. Logan Donahue poking that one away with 7 seconds left, looking for the last second bucket. Quick foul.
Shot is no good, but he has a chance from the line now.
Ben Bradford giving him 2. Looking for some last second baskets.
And Lakers are 100% from the foul line so far this game. 2 for 2, and both off the hands of Donahue as well.
Referees making all the free throw lines are good. Oh, Donahue with the
tough
first
break.
one. That one's back rim. Killing the 100% streak from the free throw line for the Lakers.
You know what? They had it for, 31 minutes.
Yeah.
Of 32, so not bad.
No, but it's lifetime.
TJ with a last-minute shot.
Well, that's the win for Stanley Blue Devils, 56-6. Harvey Lakers, Tier 2 team, getting their first game out of their way.
Yeah, and what is, I'm sure for a lot of these guys, their very first basketball game at the middle school level.
Yep.
Not the result you were hoping for, but still, I'm sure there's a lot the coaches like to see there. Some improvement as the game went on. The boys never gave up, which you love to see, of course.
Yeah.
So a lot of positives here, despite the scoreboard.
Definitely a lot of first basketball games, and first game reffed by Ben Bradford.
Yeah, hopefully the first of many.
Yeah.
It was great to see that. And first game coached, I believe, by Coach Gregory down there.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. All right, so thanks so much for tuning in. Once again, big thanks to everyone who helped out our officials, Ben Bradford, and his officiating partner, minor officials, Willow Shepard, Violet McDonald, and Delaney McElwain. Up here in the skybox, big thanks to Austin Jameson, Tim Neidert, and Kevin Sheffers-Roy. And thanks to you, Charlie.
Oh, thanks to you, Mr. White, for being my color commentator.
Oh, not at all. Love to add a little color. And make sure you tune in again on Wednesday as we have that triple header. The middle school girls varsity team takes on the McAdam Warriors at 4:30, followed by the senior girls taking on Samuel de Champlain at 6, and finally the senior boys taking on Samuel de Champlain as well at 7:45. All right, thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you on Wednesday.